stretch a mile if I didn't have to walk back. I know you guys don't even know who I am anymore, do you? No. I'm that stately gentleman. Oh, there. Trying to work out the kinks, so bear with me. Been a rough 4 days actually. Oh, no. Good morning, JD. How are you this morning? I tell you what, man. I feel like somebody beat the living hell out of me, picked me up, dust me off, and then done it all over again. I last seen you guys Thursday, 8:30 in the morning. At 8:30, I had to take my son after I got off. I had to take him to the store so he could pick up some dog food and stuff. I went and did his run, got back here, unloaded. I ran from here, went down to Morenci, had to pick up some stuff down there. Huh, I'm sorry. They are screwy, ain't they? Anyways, I had to pick up some stuff down in Morenci, and I had to wait for the guy down there. He said 10 o'clock, and I was there at. I contacted him, told him I'd be about 5 minutes late. I was like 7 minutes late, but um, he didn't answer the text. So when I got down there, finally, I'd been there about 10, 15 minutes, and I called him and said, "Hey, I'm here." He says, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I just woke up." So he works third shift. So I got the stuff from him, ran 50 miles to go get some hot dogs, sausages, and stuff I needed. Ran all the way back to Adrian, unloaded. No, I didn't unload. Yeah, I did. I unloaded. Then um, I had to load up the car with all the equipment and the cart. Took the cart over to the event, put up the 10 by 20, and put the cart up and stuff, got everything ready. Then I had to come back to Adrian, and then I had to go shopping. Um, I had to buy pop, water, all that other stuff for that auspicious occasion and bring it back. And then I had to unload it because I didn't want my wife driving with that kind of weight all the way to work and back. That was something. So got that all unloaded. And by the time I was done, it was like 10 after 9. I was tired. So 5:30 in the morning, I was up loading the car because she got out of work. She didn't have to work. So I got up, started loading the car, got everything loaded. We went over there set up. And it's been busy, busy, busy ever since. I didn't get done yesterday at 4:30. We sold our last hot dog. I brought home the food and stuff, and all the hot dogs and sausages that were left in buns. Took care of that, and by the time I got done going back and picking up everything else, tearing down the 10 by 20 and getting the hot dog cart, bringing it back here, and cleaning the garage out because everything I take out of the garage to get the cart in, I put back in. Well, I have to take it all back out, put the cart back in. So by the time I did all that, it was 8:45 last night. By the time I got done, then I had to run to the store because we needed some stuff. Nobody had a chance to do anything. So, but we've been busy. Yes, we did make money. So, um, paid all the bills, paid the help, put a little extra money in the pockets. So, yeah, we didn't get rich, but we did make money. So, that was probably the best part of it. Um, oh, I forgot to mention, Saturday I had an auction to do while they were there. So I had to, after I got everything set up there Saturday, I loaded everything in the car for both of us. Um, I ran up and did loaded, got them started, put everything together. I had to stop and pick up some ketchup and mustard because I didn't have enough. I had enough for them, but didn't have enough for me, so I had to stop and get some ketchup and mustard. And then I had to drive 43 miles one way to an auction, set up all by myself. And that's right, a little wiener bunny. Um, Set it all up, got it started, had coffee and everything running. That's right, I'm alive. Oh yeah, yeah. But that was a bust. That was a bust. I knew it was a bust once I walked in there. I knew I should have. I should have never even unloaded my car. I should have just turned around and walked away. But I'd already got all this money invested in it, and I was already there. So, um, I I walked in there with $50 in the till, and I walked out of there with $108 in the till. $58. So it barely covered the expenses. Um, Cost I don't know, $6 in gas to go down there and back. Um, I only cooked, I don't know, 20 hot dogs or something. I only had 20 hot dogs in a steam pan, so I didn't use a full bag of hot dogs. And yeah, I know vacation's over with, Gene. I know. Ugh. Gene, I tried to get some video of them making walking sticks. They got a duplicator, and it's from 1894 or something like that. And they can duplicate. They can duplicate walking sticks, spiral walking sticks, or yeah, all 3 days. Yeah. Well, no, no, no. That was just at the auction. That wasn't at the antique tractor club. So yeah, we made money there, junkyard. So, but anyways, if you can put different templates on this duplicator, and you can make decoy ducks and everything for it. This thing is awesome. But I went to take video of it, and my camera died. The battery died. Because I'd been walking around doing some video of some tractors and stuff, and they hadn't got that stuff started yet. So I only had one day that I could actually do anything, and that was yesterday morning during. Yeah, they are nice. I bet it is nice there too, Junkyard. Uh, Anyways, well, see, they have a Thrashers convention down in Wasion, Ohio, and I'm gonna try to get down there. That's a 3 day event. I'll tell you what, we were set up next to the, about 150, 200 feet away from the sawmill, and the guy running the sawmill, or the guy running the steam tractor for the sawmill, evidently he loves hot dogs, and evidently he loves chili dogs. So, yep, the old handmade machines. Anyways, this guy, on the average, would eat 6 hot dogs a day. He'd buy two, take off, walk away, come back about 20 minutes later, grab two more. Walk off, come back about 20 minutes later and have two more. He said them things are so damn good, I had to have some more. So, but I'm going to try to get down to the Wasion Thrashers Convention. So I think that'd be pretty good if I could. So, oh man, but I am whipped. I'm whipped. Kathy's whipped. Daughter's whipped. Cody's whipped. No, we're all whipped. Casey's got a sunburn. Kathy's got sunburns on her arms. I'm a little sunburned. So, anyways, getting back to the auction, I walk in there. It's a consignment sale. So there's like 4 or 5 different people that's got stuff in there. And he's selling it for all of them. Junkyard, you'd have been proud of me because I held my tongue. I walked in there and I looked and I said, man, to myself, I got better shit than this in my garage. There was a couple of things that was nice in there. They had an 8-foot oblong maple table with 2 captain's chairs and 4 regular chairs. I was in it to $125. It sold for $165, but this thing was nice, and I should have just went on and kept buying. I should have just bought it, but it was nice. Mama would have been mad, but she'd have liked it as soon as I'd have got it home, especially if I'd have bought the tablecloth that went with it. They were asking $50 for the tablecloth to start. The tablecloth sold for $8. And it was a pineapple tablecloth. You know what I'm talking about? The crocheted or whatever. Yeah, hell, they can make them. It's a lot better, isn't it? So, yeah. They had a metal lathe there, and it was just on a piece of steel platform, and you could tell it was an older one. Sold for $2. Yeah, $2. I seen a small horse tricycle with horsehair on it for a tail and for a mane. It was in rough shape, and I thought I seen one on American Pickers before, but it only sold for $3 or $4, and I think this thing's worth $200-300. But you got to have the people there. He told me there'd be 100 people or better there. I was bidder number 11, And the last bid ticket I seen was 24. Well, they had 24 bidders, counting me. Now they did sell a couple of cars. He made his money selling cars, but they sold 3 cars, I guess, out back or out front. So, but Mama called me and she says, "Hey, where are you at?" I said, "I'm at the auction." She said, "You know we're out of sauerkraut." I said, "You had a great big jar of it." She said, "Yeah, but it's gone." I said, "Well, see if you can borrow this pickup and run and go get some." She said, "He's gone." I said, "Well, I can't do anything. I'm 40 some miles away." I said, "I'll stop and get some on the way." Then she called me on the way leaving. She says, "We need relish, we need cheese, we need water, we need sauerkraut." So, good. How long before you be? I said, "I'll be there in an hour." "Well, I ain't got time for you to shop." I said, "I'll be there in an hour with this stuff." So, so I moseyed up north and got it.
He forgot his backpack at our house.
Okay. We can make him up. I think he's asleep.
Okay.
So, anyways, I moseyed up north and I picked all that stuff up. Water was $1.97 for a 24 pack. So I picked up 4. I no more and got the water there, and 10 minutes after the water was in the cooler, I made all my money back. They were selling water next door to me because they were the only ones that had water, and they were selling it for $2 a bottle, and they were getting it. Right after I got the water in the cooler and it was been in there 10, 15 minutes, they quit selling water there. Nobody would buy it. So I guess you get it while you can. So, you got 7 inches of rain Friday? What you in the rowboat? Mm-hmm. Did you get your canoe out? Better question is there, Junkyard, when it rained, did the ground go ugh, after it quit? Did it burp? Huh. Yeah, but now you can go out and mow your grass. Probably don't have to worry about your well going dry now. The only bad thing about it is when it dumps that kind of water that fast, it doesn't have the time to absorb in the ground unless it's flat land you're sitting on. So you're sitting on any kind of a hill, it's just all going to run downhill. But if you sitting on some flat ground, after a while it will soak in, but it'll take a while. It's growing. I bet it is. I bet the grass is out there burping. Oh, what is this stuff? It rained here last night. It rained Saturday for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. Rained pretty hard for a couple of minutes out of that and then stopped. And that's all the rain they got. Didn't slow down anybody. They just ducked under tents and stuff like that. Now, yesterday was a different story. It didn't rain, but we got some pretty high winds and a few people lost their tents. You know why? Because they are not smart like Iron Dog. I got them doggy augers. You know, you auger into the ground and you tie that little spike up to them. Well, I got a 10 by 20, so I sunk 6 of those in the ground and ratchet straps to hold my stuff down. So, you know, the worst thing about that stuff being over the roads, you know, there, Junkyard, it gets underneath the roads too. And that stuff starts washing. I've seen more roads, you know, the pavement stay there and half the road wash out underneath it and they not know. Next thing you drive over it, bam, gone. It ain't fun. We went. I was driving a garbage truck. It rained hard, and we were down by the golf course, and road was underwater. And I called and said, "Hey, what do you want me to do?" I said, "The crossroad is underwater, and everything as far as I can see is underwater." They said, "Drive through it." I said, "Are you sure?" "Yep." Big bar ditch. Excuse me, big bar ditch. Say that 5 times fast. Huh. So I drove through it, and this thing was up to the headlights, and I was thinking on the entire time, we're going to be gone. It's going to go, we're going to drop off, and because there was a little bridge there, but you couldn't even see the bridge. So I know Mama's going to be tired because she only got a couple hours of sleep yesterday. So she come home. I got her breakfast already. All she has to do is put it together. I made sausage. Um, a sausage, egg, and cheese scramble yesterday for breakfast burritos. So that's what we're having for breakfast today because I'm just too tuckered to cook. But I've already warmed it up for her, so all she has to do is just put it together and throw it back in the microwave and warm it up a little more. So I was so sore last night and Saturday night. My legs were just, for those that don't know, my feet are really bad. So, and I stand on for a very long time. It hurts tremendously. And good morning there, Lucky. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Um, my feet just sit there and jolt and ache, and my legs do the same thing. And I took some Tylenol pain reliever last night, and it don't tell anybody, but I took two. Okay, and then that was at 8 o'clock, and at 12:30 I woke up because I fell asleep around 10 o'clock. At 12:30 I woke up in pain, so I come out and took two more. Yeah, it's not fun as a junkyard because you never know what's there. I know I'm getting better. I'm just whipped from. We had a 3 day Antique Tractor Club Association event. We were served hot dogs and sausages at. So I did get a good deal though. The Tractor Association has a wagon down there, and it's donation. If you want something, make a reasonable donation. That's what it says. Okay. So I was down there and I was looking. And as I was looking, I found a rat's nest of ratchet straps. So I picked up that whole rat's nest and I walked it over to them and I said, "Hey, how much for that clump of ratchet straps right there?" To make me an offer. I said, "Would you take $5 for them all?" He said, "Here, yeah, I'll take $5." So I give him his $5, and I spent the next 35 minutes straightening out that rat's nest. They're not the big ones, but they are the 5 and 7 and 1,200 pounders. And I got 6 of them plus an extra strap. I thought I did pretty good. So good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. By the way, you're all looking lovely as ever. Johnny, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Rough day in the neighborhood. Let me go get me another cup of coffee. That was my first one. I haven't done dishes since Thursday night, so I'm about out of coffee cups. The only dishes I did was the pots and pans and stuff, and that's a chore in itself. So I took the girl out yesterday morning. Mm-hmm. She said it's about time, so I took her out for a spin. And I had a cup of coffee with her yesterday morning, so she was happy. So I know I said I was going to go to Aldi's today. I told you that a week and a half ago or whatever. After this, I was going to go to Aldi's today and do some shopping for $20. I don't know if I'm going to do that today or tomorrow. But if I do, I will do a video on it. I got video of that Antique Tractor Club, so I will be putting that up. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I'll bet. Oh, I bet that was good times. What'd they do? Flush down a rat? You're gonna, you know what? You're gonna end up learning how to run a sewer snake and everything else, there, Kevin. No. So what they do? They called you, and you called the maintenance guy. Tree root, yeah. Isn't that something? Them little pesky tree roots are something. You learned how to run one last night? Yeah. I got one. I could have did a video on it for you. No. That guy was down there at the auction. I was talking to a guy down there. He owns a septic cleaning service, and he has several sewer snakes. And he was telling me, I said, "Oh, I got a Spartan." He said, "You do?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I've had a Spartan." He said, "I learned how to run a Spartan when I was 8 years old." He said, "I still have them." He said, "They're the best out there. I don't care what anybody says. They're better than anything." Somebody ate too good, yeah. So, good morning, Molly. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. How's the little one? You were all there. There you go. Isn't that special? It was like a family affair there, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, it ain't no pretty sight. I've done a lot of cleaning. Um, I've had it happen here 3 or 4 times. And it's, I've had 2 or 3 inches of water on the floor in the basement. But at my other place over there, it would you wouldn't know it because we didn't go down in the basement for anything. You didn't, washer and dryer was upstairs and everything, so you wouldn't know the sewer backed up until you could smell it, and it might be a week, before you can smell it, because most of the time it's just water. But yeah, I'd go down there, it'd be 2 feet tall, deep. So and I had to, I had my sewer snake out in the garage, so I'd have to go out to the clean out and run it. And after I finally complained to the city enough, and they cut down the tree next to the sewer pipe, and then they stumped out the stump, I quit having that problem. And I threatened to sue them because it ruined a bunch of stuff down there. I had to buy a new water heater. Fortunately, my um, furnace was up on a pedestal, so the furnace was up out of it, never got wet, but the hot water heater did. So, yeah. Ray, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. What did they do? Kept flushing the toilet? Or was it backflowing from everything else? Because that can happen when you're on a main line. So everybody else's crap is going into your house. Yeah. I'd have just pulled the trailer out and put a new one there. That one's junk. You're never. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to get the smell out of it to be one thing. So, backflowing, yeah. Which one was it? The very first one in line? They get it? Yeah, I'm telling you. I've dealt with all this stuff, man. I know. I know. So, yeah. And I've had it backflow, and it wasn't even mine. That's exactly what happened to Kevin's. It was somebody else's. Somebody in the trailer park probably backflowed into up by them, and it backflowed into another trailer. So yeah. Well, isn't that cool? That's right, Gene. Yeah. Well, when you got done, did you say, "Let me go out and buy you a beer"? Yeah. So I almost bought an industrial sewer machine one time. Although I considered quitting. That's funny. Hey, yeah, this is Kevin. Can I have my old job back, please? Pay cut? I guess if that's what it takes. Yeah. I almost called him a pup. For some reason, I don't doubt that. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I almost bought a big sewer auger at a rental place. They had an auction going on. And if it would have been for, I had no way of hauling it at the time, I would have bought it. This thing had like a 10 horse on it, Kohler, electric start, with like a 4-speed transmission, and it had like 1,200 feet of sewer snake. This thing was huge. Um, the only bad, well, it wasn't like a 4-speed transmission, and it looked like a car transmission, but all it had was forward and reverse in it. And you put the snake on and run it, and then you put another one on and run it, and you just keep doing it. You keep feeding it. So you hook onto them and feed them. If it wouldn't have been, if I would have had a place to put it and haul it, I'd have bought it because it only sold for $100, and it ran. So, and the guy that bought it was in the sewer cleaning business, and the reason why he bought it, he said, "I'll never use it." He said, "I just want to keep somebody else from using it." So they still have a job opening, don't they, Kevin? Talking about all this crap. You're right. When you were there, Kevin, you didn't happen to have a shit-eating grin on your face, did you? What would have really been funny, and I know Junkyard's going to laugh on this, but what would have really been funny if that rental wouldn't have been occupied, and nobody would have known that for like 2 weeks. That would have been like a big old holding tank right there until it finally burst the sides of the trailer out or the module, whatever it is, and knocked the windows out of her. Fun for the whole family there. That would have been funny. I know, no shit eating grin on your face, huh? That would have been the biggest septic tank you guys ever seen. So. That's right. It's pretty bad to get a shitty job. Just it very well. I'm telling you, it could very well happen if that rental wouldn't have been occupied. Nobody would have known it. That thing could have backed up for a week or 2 weeks. Depends on how fast it was backing up. But it would potentially be one of the biggest septic tanks you ever seen if it was a well-built trailer, until it couldn't take the pressure no more. Then it would burst like a pimple, man. I'm telling you. Kaboom! And you know the old saying, Kevin, shit splatters, because it would. It'd splatter all over everything. And Junkyard probably fell off the seat laughing. No, it's like it'd be like a big balloon. It can only take so much until it can't take no more. So, I wonder where Mama's at. I'm getting worried. Yeah, dig a hole and bury that trailer. Oh man, tired, sore. Yeah, you're right. You don't care. You're right. Oh, you're not covered. Well, you are covered, but you're not covered. You are covered, but you're not covered. Oh, by the way, everybody, Trump 2020, keep America great. I have the right to keep and bear arms. Embroidered in the USA. Made in China. I never even looked on this one. Oh yeah, this one's made in China too. No. Uh, yeah, the grass would be beautiful in the spring. You're right. Maybe she did stop on the way. I have no idea. Or maybe they had to work over. I don't know. I don't understand why they'd have to work over. So, because everybody else is off work. I even got a text message. Want me to watch something? So it wasn't her. No, didn't say tell Kevin hello. It wasn't her that texted me. It's somebody else wants me to watch something. And so I went and looked at it, and it's how to make money reading emails. Hi, this is Connor. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, Connor, for the 654th time, I can hear you. Goodbye. Click. Oh, so now that I got all this stuff done, I can concentrate on some more important stuff. I have no idea what that is at the time, but I'll be able to concentrate on her. I haven't since Thursday. I've looked at some Facebook stuff, but I haven't been on Facebook that much. I haven't been on YouTube. Um, I did look at Victory. They got a 10,000 watt Generac generator going up for sale Wednesday. I'm going to bid on that. so, so I think I need that. Huh. Business liquidation. Trying to see if there's anything close to me, but there isn't. Damn it. I don't mind driving, but it'd be nice if it's close. Well, Mom was home. Must have went to the grocery store. I see there. You got the trunk open. So. Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. You opted to snack alone? No, I didn't. I didn't get done till almost 9 o'clock. Getting everything cleaned out by the time, and then I had to go to the store and stuff. I sat down and ate dinner at it was 9 o'clock when I was eating my dinner last night. So, and the only thing we bought a sub Thursday night, or Wednesday night we bought it. Yeah, and big long 30-inch sub or whatever. And I cut me off a piece of that, and that was what I was having for dinner last night. Well, that's pretty cool there, Gene. Good morning, beautiful. Huh. Ah. Hmm. Oh, tired. I'm tired. Sorry. Doing something. I gotta catch up on some stuff. How are you? I know you're tired.
Oh, you shit.
No, I'm not shitting you, honey. You want? I got that scrambled stuff again. I'll make you a couple burritos and put them in the microwave for you. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Ugh. drink some more Tylenol.
What's that?
Pain. All right, I'm back. So, guess what happened with Kevin Helming last night, Kath? He's a trailer park manager, and he said he got a call last night. Sewer backed up in one of the rentals. Both toilets. Said when he got there, there was him and the other manager and the maintenance guy. They were all there. He said he learned how to run a sewer snake last night. That's funny. Pumpkin spiced. Now, here's something. Pumpkin spice is for the fall. How come they don't make a chili spiced coffee? Now you can hear the wheels start to turn in Gene's head. Chili? Oh my God. You're staying busy? That's good. 6-month tune up. All right, there, junkyard. Hopefully everything goes okay. I got one Wednesday. I gotta go back to the doctor again Wednesday. They're trying to get this planter's wart out. I said, dig it out, man. Get in there with some, crowbar or whatever and dig that thing out of there. Hold on a second. All right, get me something. I got powder in my nose. That's better. Now, I had to move a bunch of stuff last night to get the hot dog cart in and stuff. So today, after I get all the dishes done and stuff, I'm going to go back out there, pull everything back out. And you guys don't know what a chore that is because I got a pop cooler out there. It's like 4 foot long, and I bet it's got 100 pounds worth of pop in her or better. So pop and water, we sold a lot. I probably won't have to buy any more pop for the rest of the year. Hopefully not. Huh? So, but it's better to have enough to start than it's not to have it. And good morning, Karen. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Good to see you. You sent me some pics. All right, there, Gene. I'll have to pull that up. Facebook or Gmail. See. Gene. Let's see if I can share these. I smell coffee. I like that one. And a glitter. That's pretty cool there, Gene. See you later, Kevin. Thanks for being here. Go do your managerial job. Um, Going and going and going. That's right. Uh, Had a little bit of a scare yesterday at the tractor club. Somebody walked around with a 1.5-year-old kid. Let go of his hand, and they were looking at a tractor or whatever. Next thing you know, they turned around, the kid was gone. They couldn't find him. They finally did find him. The kid climbed up on a tractor and fell asleep in the seat. Yeah, that's parenting at its best right there. You're right there, Gene. You're back on your laptop? That's good. Speaking of that, sewer snakes. When I was in the Facebook, I seen I had a message on one. The guy's got one for sale, and it's sort of like mine. And I was looking at it because the coil pack on for mine is like $225 for a 100 footer. So a lot of people don't know what they have. So I wanted to see what he had, and he says he's only got a 50 foot. He believes maybe 75. Well, but he wants $300 for the machine, and there's no way. But if I could talk him down to 75 or $100 for the machine, and if it's got a 75 foot snake on it, I'm money ahead to buy that than to buy me a new coil pack. 'Cause I got a 50 footer right now, and it just won't reach. So. Um, so I don't know. Somebody has to, but why me? That's right, Drunkard, but why me? That's right. So I actually should contact the guy, go over and look at it, and have him pull out the coil and see how long it is. You know. Um, Good morning, Mama Brenda. I bet he is. Huh. That's because he got hurt in another state, and then he's getting fixed in another state. So they're going to have to cross-reference all that stuff there, Junkyard. We we did halfway decent. We did make some money. We didn't make a lot, but we did make some. So everybody got paid. All the bills got paid. And we had some extra cash left over, so happy. Mama was happy because we didn't lose any money. On on the auction that I did on Saturday, I basically broke even. Um, I probably, like I was saying this morning when I walked in there, I probably should have just turned around because I got better shit in my garage than what was in that consignment sale. So, huh? I got my ass in trouble. But you never know. I don't know. The guy told me it was going to have like 100 people there, and they got a lot of stuff. Well, they did. A lot of junk. They had a few nice cars out front that sold, but people that don't have money don't buy cars. There was two guys there that were bidding on cars, and if one of them wouldn't have showed up, them cars would have sold for nothing. So, what's wrong with Tom? Yep. If I got to retain a union attorney, you're right. So, no. I haven't been on since Thursday morning, so I have no idea. Night, yeah, Nitol overdose. Yeah, sorry to hear that. No. I know, Gene. I'm in trouble. What else is new? Yeah. So yeah, they had a nice, like I said, they had a nice metal lathe there, and I was gonna bid on it. I should have bid on it because I think it only sold for $3. I should have, I could have bought it. If, you know, if I only used it one time, it'd have been worth the money I paid for it. I did bid $125 on a nice maple table with 4 chairs and 2 captain chairs, 6 chairs, and it had 3 leaves. It was an 8 foot table. So yeah, your infections are no good. So. I don't know because Kathy had one and she was screaming, man. It was really bad. Yeah, she had to have a pick put in, a wick. Yeah, wick.
It was going into my brain.
Yeah.
Ain't none the rest of
Yeah, I could have shipped it to you. That's right. She had a wick put in because her ear actually, the canal closed up. So they had to shove a wick in, which would, like a piece of cotton cloth, look like a wick out of a
it.
cabinet.
No, it looks like it's sharp like a toothpick, and then they put with it, and then it expands.
It's sharp like a toothpick, and they shove it in your ear. And once they get it in there, they put ointment on it, like a oil, and it swells up and opens up your ear canal again. So, oh yeah, she was screaming for a couple of days. Jean says, "Good morning, Kathy." Good morning. Yeah, two can do that too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you spell it with one S there, Mama Rinda, not two. Rinda says, "Good morning, Kathy." Junkyard says, "Good morning, Kathy." She says, "Good morning." She's tired. She's been up since yesterday at what 6:30. I woke her up, and she didn't go back to bed till like 7 o'clock last night. And I got her up at 9 so she could go to work. So autocorrect, I guess. Yeah. Mama Rinda give you a kiss. Did you hear that, Kathy? She gave you a kiss. Oh man. Did you want any more coffee, Kathy? Well, because I'm not going to make any more. So there's enough for a cup and a half. So you get yours and then pour me the rest, and I'm done making coffee until you wake up. No. Don't. She said, "Don't." She gave you a kiss and said, "Don't worry, Kathy. I'm not sick." Yeah. She said they laid off. There's only 3 of them left. They laid the rest of them off last night. So.
Oh, they like to keep told that it's only gonna be 2 or 3 days. Bullshit.
Yeah, they kept lying to them. So it's only gonna be 2 or 3 days. This GM strike. Well, once they get back to work, you know, the other companies are gonna have to wait a couple of days before they start back up because they've got all these parts they were making. They worked a couple of days after they went on strike. So she didn't work all weekend because they didn't have to work. That's the first time since she's been there she didn't have to work all weekend. Huh? I'm talking about at the factory. You didn't have to work all weekend there. Well, you worked Thursday night, but you didn't work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You're right. So I know. Yeah, I know. You ain't get no days off. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll take you. We'll go. Want to go on a honeymoon, honey? I don't know. I'll do something special for you. Would you like a nice steak and shrimp dinner tonight for dinner? Yeah. I'll go to Red Lobster for dinner. I can't hear you. Okay. No. Uh, no. She. they make different stuff for different factories, but her side or her line does the GM stuff. So there's other different lines for different, that they make. My son, he was working for doing the GM stuff, and they moved him over to the Ford line. So well, they're striking because of that two-tier system or whatever. They want equal pay and now everything else. And I said, I was commenting on it the other day on Facebook. Some woman said, "Well, we're fighting for the people that are two-tier." Well, you wouldn't have to fight for them right now if the union would have stuck up for them back then and said, "No, you're not doing that. You pay them the way you want. The way it's supposed to be." The two-tier, the second tier, they get like $5 an hour less than the top tier. They don't get half the benefits. They don't get this and they don't get that, and that's not right. If you're paying one person that, you pay the other person that. And the union should have sat right there and then drew the line in the sand then, 20 years ago, instead of now doing it. And the reason why they're doing it now is because a lot of these people that are in the two-tier, their kids are working there now. So now they're in the third tier, which means they're making less money. So most of these people are fighting for what they want their kids to get. So it was, 20 years ago, that's when most of this started, the two-tier system. So most of them employees, the older ones, are out of there from the top tier. So there's no more top tier, hardly. It's just a sad thing all around. Now, I was down in Toledo Friday or Thursday morning, and I did drive by the hydromatic plant down there, the GM plant, and I did blow my horn because I do support the unions. I think everybody had to have job security. Well, you're a Republican. You should believe that. I believe everybody should have job security. I believe everybody should be paid a decent wage. And I've not always been a Republican. I've been a Democrat most of my life. But I do understand, you have to give to get, and you have to get to give. So. Tell you what, I know how tired she is, and I'm not as tired as she is, but I'm whipped too. Poor woman. I do feel sorry for you. I always felt sorry for you. I felt sorry for you the day I married you because you were stuck with me. You should, yeah. You better check. How long before your 30 days is up so we can get you another pair of glasses? You better, yeah, at that price, yeah, $185. You might as well get them. Yeah, I think you only got a few days, so you might want to check.
I like that big splash.
Yeah.
And that, Peter did black.
I know. Thanks.
There's some more to it. And,
Okay.
I'm gonna take Gretchen and get her, outfit for her pictures this week.
Okay. Time you want up?
Because the father's
Oh. Time you want up?
no way from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jean says, yeah, Kathy, you have our sympathy. She said, thanks. I don't know why they don't have unions for tire technicians. They're lucky. I know you guys keep the world turning.
I want to get her something nice.
You serve on the executive board of the local 163 of GM. Okay. I understand it's probably much more than just over the 2-tier, but that's one of the main arguments.
It is. And you know, like all these other shops, the head parts lie. When the 3 people that work for us, we're not for Kershaw,
Right.
but the 3 people work for us, we asked, seeing all this shit. And is someone getting laid off? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Wait until the end of the shift and tell them we don't need you 3. Don't worry. It'll only be a couple days.
Yeah, sure it will.
They're going to look for other jobs.
Right.
Oh, the old man, you know, and he's in the 70s.
Right.
There's only Anna, then Ronald, and me.
Huh.
On 3rd.
All right.
But you don't think she's gonna lay her little people off? I bet you they all come in.
There you go, there, junkyard. I tell you what, the Jeep plant down in Toledo years ago, it was nothing to have 2 or 3 Jeeps drive right out of the parking lot every day. These guys would sneak into the factory. This was years ago before they had badges and everything else, acceleration test. And they'd have on their coveralls, like the company has. They'd hop in a Jeep at the end of the, the line and take off with it. Where they take on, they drive them out to the parking lot. They'd take off with them. They'd drive them around back, right through the gate, or right through they'd actually cut a hole right through the fence, drive them right on out of there. There was nothing for 2 or 3 every night to be gone. So, I'll be right back. I have to go to the little boy's room. So, I'll be right back. Yeah, you are old. You sure are. Yeah, you want to go to the Corvette plant and do a test drive there? Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Now, the GM plant or Jeep plant down in Toledo, they built a bridge going over the road so they could drive. They bought the land across the street, which was an old landfill, part of it, and they paved it and put asphalt down, paved it, and made a big parking lot out there. And they drive the Jeeps over the bridge and park them over there in that parking lot now. And when that parking lot's full, they truck them from there over on about 3 miles to a great big, they had a great big shopping mall down there, and they tore it down. And I guess Jeep bought the land, and they paved where the shopping mall used to be. They paved all that. Now they got this great big parking lot, and I bet there's 1,500 or 2,000 Jeeps sitting over there. So. And a lot of them are the 2020 models. They're already out. Yeah. And I probably wouldn't doubt it if they got the 2021s starting already. So. I'd actually like to know how many Jeeps they make in an hour. I don't. I always heard it was one a minute, but I don't know if it's that or if it's a little less or a little more. So, but hell, if you're making 60 an hour, that's pretty good progress. All right, Junkyard, you go ahead and have yourself a wonderful day. Tell the doc when he's got you bent over, just spell run. RUN. And he'll probably say not yet, but I will be. Have a good one, Junk. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Be careful. Hope everything works out good for you. $50 Jeeps an hour? That's still pretty good. That's one every minute and 10 seconds or something like that. That's pretty good.
What'd you do with my bags?
Let's put it in here.
I need it. Oh. Get the chips out of there.
Okay. You Googled it? That's pretty cool.
Leave that in there, don't touch it.
Okay. Probably.
Get my sandwiches.
Okay. All right. I got a cricket infestation in the garage. She said, listen to them. They're reap, a 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 reap. I said, well, I'm going to buy some bug bombs and I'll bomb the garage. That'll teach them. They're not paying rent anyways. That's pretty good. $1.4 million. Well, I'm not the smartest man in the world, I can tell you that. Just this Jeep plant here in Toledo, if they worked 50 an hour, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, they would make 438,000 Jeeps a year. So,
6.
okay. All right.
Allowance.
Okay. My allowance. Huh? Yeah, I know you bought me a hat. Look at this here. Bobby, good morning. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Look at that, Grizz. Mama bought me a new hat. You're living the dream. Living the dream. I like it. So, Kathy seen that. She said, "That's for my honey."
Okay.
Said nothing but the best for him. That's right.
You got treated last night?
I almost suffered from a heat stroke yesterday. Yeah. I love you, Pumpkin. Good night, sweetie. Good morning, Picker. Nice to have you here. Y'all looking lovely as ever. So, for those that just come in, I hadn't been on since Thursday morning because I had to get ready for a 3-day event. Okay. Antique Tractor Club. I do got some video of it, so it will go on as soon as I get a chance to download it, upload it, and load it, and rear load it, and whatever side load it, whatever you want to call it. So, and I did do an auction Saturday. So I've been busy. We went around buying stuff Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then setting up Thursday night. Thursday afternoon, I was running around. Thursday morning, had to buy stuff, had to go pick up stuff. I've been on the go. Um, Set up, Friday set up Thursday night. Friday, I finished setting everything up. Started selling hot dogs and sausages. I was there, and then Saturday I helped set up. I had to do all the dishes Friday night. Saturday I helped set up. I had to run down from there down to Napoleon, Ohio. Set dog on the run. That's right. Had to set up another one for an auction. I walked in there and it didn't look like no auction. It looked like a junk sale. And I knew right then it was going to be a losing proposition, but I was already there and I was already stroked. So I was there. I walked in with $50 cash in my box, walked out with $108. So I made like $58. I covered the cost. That's about it. Headed back home to where the money was. So I had to stop at the store, buy some more stuff. So it's a good feeling when you sell out of stuff. So yeah, I had to buy more stuff because I sold out of a bunch of stuff. So I had to go back to the store and buy some. I bought let's see, trying to figure out. I bought 400 hot dogs. I got about 40 left. I got one full package left, 40. And I bought, trying to figure out how many's in there. I bought 150 sausages. I got 50 left. So, good. Welcome back, Mama Linda. Good morning, Brad. So, I got another couple of events coming up, so I can use all this stuff. I'm going to have to go buy more, obviously, but I shouldn't have to. I probably shouldn't have to buy any more pop. But I'm going to have to buy some more water. And I'm going to go buy water today because the place I get it at, it's on sale for $1.97, a 24 pack. So I'm going to buy probably, I don't know, 10. Because of whatever we don't sell, we're going to drink anyway. So at $1.97, that's $1 off a 24 pack. They're normally $2.97. So I'm saving $1 every one I buy. Last time I bought in bulk like that, I walked in there and said, "Hey, I need some spring water." Oh yeah, how many do you need? We got them right there. I said, "No, you don't." I bought 25 cases. They they said, "Well, we have to go back and check and see if we even got that money." So they did. You'd pay somebody to take that hot dog big enough, man. Yeah, yeah, I understand that, Grizz. It's a working proposition, I tell you. So, So, anything new with anybody else? I'm tuckered, but I still got a bunch of stuff to do today. I got dishes. I got the pots and pans to do from last night or yesterday. By the time I got everything done and back here torn down and put in the garage and everything, it was. And I had to run to the store and pick up some cigarettes for her and some stuff for her lunch. It was 9 o'clock before I sat down and ate something last night. Shit stir, that's right. Oh. TJ, how are you doing, man? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh. Nice to see everybody here. So. Like I said, though, I do have video. And I got video of the tractor parade. I'm going to do, a couple different videos with this. So, hopefully it all turns out good. That was red. Yeah. I tell you what, honestly, we had one woman complain, and I knew she was going to complain from the very start. When she come up and she said, I'd like a hot dog. I said, okay. Are they all beef? I said, they sure are. Are you sure they're all beef? Right then, the white flag went up, or the red flag. I knew damn well this woman was going to be trouble. I said, yes, ma'am. I guarantee they're all beef because I buy them right from the supplier and they are all beef. Are you sure? I said, yes, they are. Because I haven't eaten pork in 20 years. So you know what we're talking about here. Okay? I'm not going to mention it, but Allah. And I'm not talking Alabama either. Allah. RV, good morning. So, I give her one. She says, what kind of chili do you have? I said, it's a chili with no beans, all beef. Are you sure? I said, yes. She said, well, I don't want chili. So she loaded up the hot dog with cheese, relish, onions, jalapenos, mild, the medallion. She had everything on it, ketchup, mustard. Then walked away. The next day she come back. This was Saturday. Friday. Saturday she come back. Yeah, Christy was here this morning. So I know, Bobby. I should do it. But I cook sausages, and the sausages have pork, but I don't even use the same tongs to take a sausage out that I use the beef with. Okay? I use different tongs. Because I don't want, some people are that way. They don't like pork or they don't like beef. So, she come back Saturday and she says, I'd like to speak to the gentleman that was here yesterday. And she said, well, he's at another place. Can I help you? Well, he told me those were all beef hot dogs, and they're not. And my daughter said, yes, they are. She said, no, are you sure they're all beef? And she said, my daughter said, she told me 10 times, or asked me 10 times if they were all beef. And I kept telling her, yes. I said, you should have just pulled out a package and showed her that they are all beef. So, you get, I don't know. Yeah, I do pick them up with my paws. That's right. So, I know they don't either. But she wasn't an Adventist or a Jew there, Grizz, if you get my meaning. So, Yeah, I could have shoved the wrapper up her nose. That's right. So yeah, so I knew she was going to be trouble, but for her, I had probably 100 people come by and say, "Hey, man, that's the best hot dogs we ever had." I said, "Tell your friends." I said, "We are. Come get a hot dog from these guys. These are the best I've ever had." And we steam them. We don't boil them. We don't cook them, fry them or grill them or anything. We steam them. I do want to get a griddle put on, and it's probably going to happen this fall. Get it put on so it's ready for spring. But and the griddle will only be just to crisp everything up. If you want a crisp hot dog or something like that. But um, and I am looking into Italian sausages because I just seen that they have them, and I think they are fully cooked. And if they are fully cooked, we're going to start serving Italian sausages too. So you don't eat pork, you just shove it down. That's right. She didn't ask for. Yeah, she probably wanted a lobotomy. I'd give her money back just to shut her up, but I wasn't there as my daughter was. So, um, you know, I thought I need somebody to make a scene. And I knew, like I said, I knew she was going to be trouble to begin with. So, and I told my wife right then and there. I said after that woman left, I said that woman right there is going to be trouble. So, if somebody asks you, "Are they all beef?" and you say, "Yeah, they're all beef," and they don't ask you again, damn well they're not going to be trouble. But when somebody says, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" that they're going to be trouble. All right, everybody, it's 8:30. I really do have to get out of here because I'm going to be busier in a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest and more frustrated even. But I got a bunch of stuff to do today. I got to get the cart cleaned up. I got to go buy some bug bombs and bomb the garage. Get that done. Um, but y'all, well, that says it right there on the signs. All beef hot dogs. So yeah. Now I do every once in a while. I will serve regular hot dogs, but they're all cooked in a different pan. They're using different utensils to pick them up with and everything else. And the sign's the only bull sold here. That's right. But and there's people. There are people that rather have regular hot dogs than all beef. And to me, I like both of them. It doesn't matter. So, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool, stay yourself. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Thanks, everybody.